So what we're going to make today are these cute tassels. You see them all the time now on purse accessories, jacket zippers, backpacks, and I just think they're fun to make and they're easy and they really add that little extra to your bag. So, isn't that cute? They're really easy. I'm going to gather my supplies and we'll get started. Okay, for your project, this is what you're going to need. You're going to use a piece of faux leather or real leather or suede, whatever you would like to do. And I cut this piece out and it is 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so it's a little bit, rectangular. Okay, and you're going to use a swivel snap hook. I'll show you. See that? See how the bottom is different from one that you would use for a strap? This one's a little skinnier. You can use one of these in a pinch, but look at the difference. This just looks like it's made for that. And I have found these on Etsy. Okay? And you can get all different kinds of colors. This one's the antique. You like that? I like that. And there's silver too. I use a lot of the silver, especially when I'm going to use the black. So, but this is a warm tone, so I went ahead and used a warm bead too on that one. So today I'm going to be using a silver one. And I have my choice with these beads. Now, the difference with these beads is, look at the size of the opening. It's a pretty good size because I'm going to be putting either leather through that or a piece of this satin cord that I have. I have 2 different colors here. And you're going to double it up because it's going to go through the little bead twice. So I wanted something with a wider hole in it. That just works best for me. And what I have done is I took my little clasp and I cut a piece of cording. This piece of cording is 6 inches long, and you can decide how long you want yours, but I just fed it through the bottom of the snap. It's black, so it's a little bit hard to see. And then I'm going to feed it through my bead, both ends. It doesn't want to go through. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And I just push it up to the top. I don't tie a knot or anything. I'm just going to leave it like that and set it aside. So here's my little piece of leather. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it down on my grid where I can put a corner on the corner. Because then I'm going to take a piece of painter's tape. I like this tape. I use it a lot to make my bags and purses because it's got a low tack, meaning it's not going to leave me with a real sticky residue when I'm done. So I'm just going to take a piece of that and I'm going to put it along the top, 1/2 inch down. So I want only 1/2 inch of this top of this covered because I'm going to cut it just to the blue line. Okay? And I'm going to use my rotary cutter. You can use scissors. That's fine. But I just think that this is a little faster and it just gives a really nice cut. So you can make these spaced as wide as you want. The ones that you have seen me make, especially this one, is 1/4 inch. This one is exactly half of that. Okay, so it's 1/16 inch, and I just think it gives you a little bit more movement on your tassels. So that's the one we're going to be doing today. I don't actually measure. I'm really good at eyeballing things, and so I'm going to set this down. The first one to be really straight is very, very important, and I'm just going to put it along my guide, and I'm going to stop at the blue. If I go up over it just a little tiny bit, that's not a problem. I'm going to move this over to where I get a really good match of the other one. Again, I think this one is 1/16 of an inch. And I'm going to continue doing this till I'm all the way over to the other side. You know, take your time, because this may get a little boring and a little monotonous, but your tassel is, you know, forever. So you want to take your time and make it really nice, especially if you're going to gift it to somebody or hang it on something important like your jacket or your purse. You really want to look like somebody didn't home make this, that it looks like it came from the factory. Okay, so I'm going to finish this off camera, and when we get to the end I'll show you what I do. Okay, so I did get this cut, and what I'm going to do now is remove my tape. And that piece that I already put on here, put the bead back on. We are going to turn this over, okay, so the side that will be seen is now on the bottom. And what I like to do is, you know what, this is amazing glue. I think I've brought it up to you before, but it's called Fabri-Tac, and it's by Beacon, and it's a premium fabric glue. It's a fast grab and quick dry. It bonds to fabrics, lace, leather, wood, and it's also washable. Okay, just love this stuff. And you know, less is more with this project. You don't want glue going all over the place. So you're just going to use a little tiny bit of it. And how I do this is I start here where I'm going to begin my project, and I'm going to set it down and give it a little smush. I hope you can see that. I might even zoom in just a little bit more. And I'm just going to make a little bit, because really this part right in here is not as important as the ends. Okay. I might need more when I get to the bottom, but I'm just going to leave that for now. Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to push the bead all the way to the top. Now I'm going to come down a little way. So in other words, I'm not butting it up against my bead. I'm going to have it come down just a little tiny bit, okay? I'm going to set the little rope down, and I'm just going to pick up this end, and as tight as I can, just kind of make one fold, okay? The idea with this is to try to keep the leather very, very straight with the top. And I'm just going to keep wrapping slowly, because I want this to be nice and even, as I said on the top. You don't want this to start going that way or going up. You want it nice and straight. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to do. This whole project is easy, and they're fun, and they're beautiful, and they make really good gifts. So just staying straight is really the objective here. This glue is so wonderful. It's already tacking on really, really nice. Now when I get to the end, I'm going to add just a tiny bit more glue, especially on the very, very corner up here at the top, okay? And roll that over. Now because this glue dries so fast, I'm just going to hold this corner down and literally just hold it for a few minutes. But see how the bead isn't right on the very top of the tassel? But when we are done, it'll lay on the top, like that. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this. Go ahead and make them as long as you want, or even shorter if you would like, but aren't they cute? They're a lot of fun to make, and they're very easy. They make really, really good gifts. Thank you for watching. This is Lynn from Vicki Lee Bags. Make it a great day.